to the Ascended Cast.
And welcome to our first episode of 2024.
Yay.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
It is a good old-fashioned, just a trio cast. Just a fun little time.
Mm-hmm.
Get connected with everybody.
Yep.
Kind of set the tempo for what 2024 is going to look like.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun conversation we just.
Oh yeah,
had.
like a pregame.
Yeah.
Like the pregame of the podcast.
I think I was the
fun.
only one pre-gaming though.
You really want pregame?
Yeah.
we gotta go work out afterwards.
Yeah, you guys gotta go. What are you guys gonna hit?
Some arms.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
Saturday arm day.
My fucking neck wasn't all fucked up. I'd be down.
No, you're good. But yeah, the pregame of the podcast, man. I thought it was that's where like the true stuff comes out.
That's when the real magic happens.
We're pretty straight like on the podcast, but like some stuff was like need to be off the podcast. And
I bought us some Japanese sodas, and
They're
I got
fire.
John and I the limes, and I got Shiloh the grape.
Absolutely amazing, by the way. He knows the way to my heart. But yeah,
The way to your heart. He knows your soul.
That was fire.
He knows
bro.
your soul.
Yeah, because I'm not messing with no. What was the
Lime.
flavor you guys got? Yeah,
No,
lime.
I got it because you're black.
Yeah, with that.
You're
That
the black
too.
guy of the group. I had to get it.
Oh yeah.
It
It's
was
cultural appropriation.
yeah.
Yes.
I had
Yes.
to make sure you're oppressed.
Yeah. So because I never feel that, which is fine.
On
Do
this
you ever-
podcast,
do
do
you-
you? Yeah.
Do you ever feel oppressed? Well,
That-
you got fucking
That's-
stereotyped recently.
Yes. So this is my
Targeted.
view on like actual oppression in my daily life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't personally feel the oppression on my daily life that maybe I once did when I was younger, whether it was when I was living in San Bernardino more with my mom and everything else like that. You know what I'm saying? But of course, because of my job, because of course of who I'm with now, and then where I choose to not be around and the type of people that I'm around. Because if you're with the type of people that are always around bullshit and are always in trouble a lot, it's not only just law enforcement, but the oppression of like I said, being around the ghetto, or of course being around the hood and everything
The
else like
environment
that.
you're in.
Yes, your environment, not only just by, of course, the law enforcement, but by even some laws, state laws even, but just in your daily event, that can also contribute to oppression. So for me, I thankfully, and it's a family matter too, that they removed me from most of that quote unquote oppression that quite a lot other people may face on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So that's just my personal view on that matter. And then of course when it comes to the drink and everything else like that, for the people at home, this is my brother right here. We joke around, all these little slick little cultural jokes, and then the little jabs that we do, the little fun things that we always take with each other. That is us. That is how
we grew up with each other like this.
Yes,
Yeah, like
yes.
we grew up with each other like with this.
It's like what do you call that? It's just like, why are we gonna change what we used to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like what we have humor in. Like I'm not like actually racist.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not
You
like
know.
malicious. Like it's just like
Yes.
It's just like I'm gonna be. It's satire.
It is satire. I think
Yes.
satire is actually a perfect word for it. Of just like we know it doesn't come maliciously.
We love South Park.
Yes.
Like it's just like that's just how we are.
I think South Park and just like the comedy that was coming up to, because like this whole Cat Williams thing,
Yeah.
like how he was talking about like all the
I
old
haven't
heads.
watched that yet.
It's good, but like kind of like I'm
You should.
not even talking about the Cat Williams, but just like him talking and bringing up like the Bernie Macs,
Mhm.
like all the old heads like Chris Rock, Chris
Mhm.
Tucker, like dude, like we kind of grew up in that age where like that was like a lot of the humor, and it was funny.
Yes.
Like it was funny.
Yeah.
So like that's how I even look at it too, because dude, like Bernie Mac was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac was freaking hilarious.
One
Like,
of
you
the
saw some of the
goats.
skits he did, like there's satire there. Like there's so much satire there
Mhm.
in it. So
I haven't watched him.
Bernie Mac is funny. Like
Oh.
Bernie Mac uses straight comedy.
I'll have to watch him.
Yes, sir, my friend. That motherfucker right there, one of the goats of course, stand-up comedy in and of itself. But before, of course, we went into the movies and everything. So he's great, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I love it. And of course, you know, some people don't want to push, you know, certain boundaries, but for us, you know, those boundaries aren't really there because of the love, because of the fact that, you know, these guys consistently, you know, have gone over to my house with my Thai grandmother. Of course, you know, she is a lot of things. And, you know, she does battle a lot of things. People that listen to the show and
I've
everything.
been on the show.
Yeah.
That been on the show experience.
have probably experienced her, and it's like when you have so much culture between all of us, and you know that this is just a part of our whole friend group. I mean, we're all multicultural, ethical,
Yeah. What are
and
your
and
parents'
everywhere.
ethnicities?
My dad is, so his mom's side is straight like Mexican, like straight from Mexico City.
Okay.
His dad's a little bit more trickier. So his mom was like a German like white lady, but they don't really know the exact ethnicity of like his dad. So my
Mhm.
grandpa's dad, they don't know. They think it might be Native American because like where he was at, like it was like a heavy Native American population.
Yeah.
Like all his cousins are like Native American.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm Native American, but
Yeah.
that's what they think.
It's
Mm.
possible.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Like if I did like a what is it, ancestry,
Yeah.
there's probably a good chance I'm gonna have some Native American in me.
Okay.
My mom's side's a little bit more trickier because like my mom doesn't really like care, like or doesn't know, like she just is like whatever about it. But like I've heard from like my aunt and uncle, like we're Argentinian, we're Italian, like there's some Mexican there, so I don't know. Like I said,
Okay.
that's like a little bit more harder to figure out. So
Have you ever wanted to do one of those ancestry with things?
I think my brother's gonna do it. So I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother did one of those too.
Yeah.
And, you know, I always thought that we were Irish Italian, and he did that. We're Scottish Sicilian.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
my mo-
Sicilian's still pretty like close
Well,
right there.
they're
yeah.
like they're all hand in hand kind
Yeah.
of deal, but like they're different, you know. Like
Yeah.
But like I guess we're more. I have the Dutch Indonesian, and then the Scottish Sicilian, and then German. You know, because Dutch and German get they get
Yeah.
pretty close, and then there was like another one that I'm forgetting, but oh yeah, some sort of like Russian place.
Oh really?
I
Like
have some-
Siberia.
Yeah, I have some.
Serbia.
I have some sort of Russian in me.
Oh, maybe that's why the vodka goes down nice.
Yeah.
For like Kettle One vodka.
Yeah, by the way, yeah,
Yeah.
me and Kettle One won the other time. I drunk it.
We were drinking a good amount though. Like
We were chilling too. You know, it was just two brothers in the parking lot talking.
yeah, we went to downtown Redlands and didn't even go into the bars until like after midnight
Yeah, like
because we were just
Damn.
kicking it in the car, just catching up, talking.
Not playing Don't Kill Your Friend.
No, it was just like pouring drinks, just smoking a little bit. Well, I was smoking a little bit, just doing the thing.
Yeah, man.
That was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun, little fucking fruitful conversation.
Yeah.
There's just something to me real quick because I've been having plenty of these with people that I care about in life. Authentic conversations. I feel like starting this year off, I'm having a lot more, or I just feel the need to have authentic conversations with some of my close friends or family.
Yeah.
And then I've literally just kind of thought about it. I'm like, man, I've talked to you, I've talked to you, I've talked to my boy Eric, I've talked to some of my family members, even even my own mother. I mean, my mom and I are close. You know, we love each other, etc. But you know, there's always been a kind of line,
Mhm.
between me and my mom, like. Because we are very business-like, because we handle so much. There's so much responsibility between her, and she shoulders a lot. So I was just like, man, I was like, you know what, like this year's starting off great, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're setting the tone. I feel like, and to me that was a prime example, bro. Like we'd always have the inclination when we pull up to the parking lot pregame. All right, let's just go inside to have that drink, to listen to the music, to be in that environment. But
Mhm.
like I said, I just felt so at peace being with my boy, just talking,
Yeah.
catching up. We were talking about future business ideas, that are just
Yeah, like
sprung
kind of
up.
scheming a little bit.
Yeah,
Scheming it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that. So I feel like maybe that's setting the tone for this year. That maybe for myself and for all of us here, that we're really gonna set the tone and tap into something that is greater within ourselves and kind of transition. That's
I've been craving a little hoppy.
Dude.
Hoppomatics.
Okay, I'm gonna have to order some.
Yeah, I've been not hoppy, Hoppomatics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be down for hoppy.
Okay.
Yeah, you can so order some.
Okay.
Yeah, so order some, but remember the Hoppomatics?
You wanna go get some hoppos?
Not the second, but like.
No, I know not
yeah,
the second, but like
we can in a couple hours.
maybe. But
after you guys' workout. No, I gotta. I'm gonna head down to Scarlett's after. I'm gonna go home and get some food real quick, and then I'm gonna go hang out with her at her house.
cool.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
No, I don't even think I was planning today. Like, but sometime soon.
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll
Go to
go
Hobby.
soon. We'll go soon. Hey, bro, like we can pull up to the parking lot, kick it till about 12.
Go to Darby's, get a fucking hoppy.
No, we gotta get in there probably. We gotta go to Darby's, get a hoppo, and then like.
They go to the CVS parking lot. Go then start chilling and then go out.
Darby's used to be the spot.
That used to be our thing. It was like we would go to Darby's like 8:39, drink there for like an hour.
I think, yeah, sometimes that, but I think also we would pregame till about like maybe like 10:30, and then like we would get pretty popped, and then like
go to the car.
Well, no, we would be in the car till like 10:30, and then like go in and get a Hop-O-Matic, and then that would put us over.
I remember there was a couple times where we went and got like a Hop-O-Matics, and then we were like, I'm gonna go back to the car.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the car.
Well, that happened a lot too.
Yeah.
Like, that happened a lot too. Like,
yeah.
I was just saying like the hoppos used to like just be one of those tools too to like go put you like a little bit over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
that was like the
I found
that
out.
first drink. That first drink ritual to where like you go and you get that hoppo, you're feeling you're feeling right for the night, baby.
Yeah, I found out this year when I went out with you guys. Well, it was like probably like back in like July or something like that. That I know what my reckoning is in downtown Redlands.
Irish Carbo.
Yeah, I've figured that out. Like anytime I throw that into my night,
Mix?
it's done. It's washed.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to figure that one out. I don't know why.
That was like
that night was a night.
Yeah.
That night was a night.
What night was that?
I forgot. I don't know when it was.
but you were drunk, and I was drunk.
Yeah. Well, we all did the same thing. I think we all like kept pace with each other.
Oh, I think we ran into that fool Sergio.
Yeah, but I don't know why we went out though.
We just went out.
I think we just
we decided
had
to
a
go
wild
out.
hair in our ass.
and that wild hair.
Yeah, we pregame tough. She already remember that.
I feel like because we don't hang out with each other often, when we do get with each other in pregame, we just feed off each other.
I was telling this fool too. I feel like our pregaming has gone so good. Like we know how to pregame now to go on to a good one. That when we go into like events now, or like when we go out, like we don't need to do too much.
Yeah,
but
we have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been feeling that.
Yeah,
Freaking
but that's what I'm saying
Suicide
though.
Squad.
Is like I feel like because our pregame's gone so good, like we're still figuring out that we don't need to do too much.
Yeah.
But like we do our pregame so good now that we don't need to do too much.
Yeah.
To where before, like I feel like our pregames were like okay,
Uh-huh.
but then like we would have to come back out, or like we'd have to go get more to like stay on that level.
Yeah. Well, we also had a higher tolerance back then. I feel like for liquor.
I feel like my tolerance is better now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like my tolerance is better now. Like I said, I know like when I mix shit, that's where it goes down south.
I feel like I used to be a fucking tank, and now I'm just like I'm a tank, but like
I know why I used to be a tank. so that's why I'm an SUV now. I ain't no goddamn. I ain't no
You're
goddamn
compact.
tank.
You're a compact.
Yeah, I'm a compact. Oh,
I'm
no.
like I'll probably be like a Ford Raptor.
Damn.
That's a goddamn one.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you
I'll be a little explorer, I guess.
do you guys remember like let's do like a back in the day favorite pregame. So
Ooh.
did you remember like one of your old school favorite like pre-games for like a back in the day?
Ooh.
You want to know?
Tell me.
Yeah, you go first. Because I wonder if mine is the same as yours.
Well, when I think of like my most intense pre-games, I would say it would be with Nelly. We would dedicate a fifth. We would have to get a fifth of a bottle of liquor, and that would we'd have to finish the fifth before we go out.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember.
And we would do that consistently.
Yeah.
And we eventually were like, oh, like this 40% liquor bottle, like we could smash this and go out. Now let's get like Sailor Jerry because this is 46. This is like 46, percent alcohol. And then like one night we were like, let's get this New Amsterdam Black Label that's 50% alcohol. And we smashed a 50% alcohol bottle. That night I got my nose broken. I got fucking rocked.
Yeah, I know.
Rightfully so.
And it was it's all because the New Amsterdam Black Label bottle took. I was possessed by some spirit that night that put me on this high horse that like I needed to be knocked off. Like I was on such this high horse and I was talking shit to this dude. This fool told me multiple times, you don't want to do this, and I'm fucking like blacked out damn near pretty much, like just so trashed. And he was like, all right, let's go. And then so we go around the corner. Like, I do the whole, like, taking my shirt off.
Well, Dom Fredo did.
Yeah, I'm, like, taking my shirt off. I'm, like, I didn't do no, like, shadow boxing or anything, though. But I was, like, I turned around, and then, like, I put my hands up. This fool puts his hands up. And I remember, because he had two friends, and I had Nelly. And so Nelly's standing there, and his two buddies are standing there. We're in this, like, little garage area over by the boiler room. And, so, like, I step in to go start swinging on this fool, and he just hits me one shot, fucking straight down the middle with the left. Bah! Just fucking boom! Burst my fucking nose, bleeding. And then I fell back, and I remember I like, kind of hit my ass a little bit, and I smacked my head on the concrete. Like, my head hit the concrete so bad, bro. Like, I tried to go get my hair cut, I think, like, 2 days later. And, like, bro, I was about to be in tears because of how bad that fucking, that shit felt, bro. Like, it felt mushy and very, like, but anyway, so, like, I got fucking rocked. And I remember I was just on the ground, and I was, like, looking up at him, and I was like, this guy can kill me. And then, like, thank the Lord, bro, this fool backs up. His homies are all hyping him up, like, oh. I just look at Nelly, and he's just like... Just like dead fucking face, bro. Just like staring at. He's like, "Holy fuck, this fool just got rocked." Like, and then so I stood up, bro. I shook the man's hand. I was like, "Hey, dog, I've never been caught like that before." Like straight up, like I was like, "Good shit, bro." Like like I got humbled, bro.
That's all you, dog.
He was like, "We good?" I was like, "We're good." Like we were good.
Busted noses, shit. Like we
yeah. Nelly's just like, damn fool. And I was just, we were like, let's go to Denny's. I walk into Denny's, my fucking face is leaking. Everyone's staring at me, and this one, Nelly's like, dude, you gotta go wash up. Like, you gotta go wash your face. I was like, oh, shit.
So what'd you order at Denny's? Remember?
I didn't get any food. I actually started talking to this little ratchet-ass Mexican girl. And she was trying to fucking spit some game on me.
Don't say try.
She was spitting some game on me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like flirting back. And then like, and then she's like, oh fuck. She's like, my cousin Spider's calling me. I was like, you can let him call you. I'll be right over here. I'm not dealing with you.
Her cousin Spider?
Yeah, like.
Is that your dad?
No, it just so happens to be that same name.
Yeah.
No, I was like, what the fuck?
Man.
It's a sadio ass fucking girl.
That was it right there, man. All right,
That
so that's bad. Do you remember yours, John?
Honestly, like, or like more of an experience like that, I was gonna say like the pre-games at your Redlands house, dog, were always.
Oh, the Redlands house was always lit.
Yeah, the pre-games there, bro, were always good. But I remember, I want to say it was 2015, because it was right before fucking Kanye canceled his concerts. So yeah, that's what happened was I was supposed to go see Kanye that night. Instead, because he canceled, we ended up doing Turkey Crawl.
Oh god.
Yeah, we ended up doing Turkey Crawl.
I've had nothing but terrible experiences out there.
Yeah, no, dog. Like I remember, I fucked up and I think I got the ball 1800 because it was cheap.
Yeah.
So I got the big ass bottle of 1800.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. I'm gonna go get a fucking bottle of Hennessy just to see, like, fuck around and see what happens with it. So I go to the doors. I get that. How the fuck did I get that? Actually, That's a good question.
We always found a way.
Yeah, but how do I get it? Because I remember going to St. Louis and getting it myself. Yeah.
Did you probably have like your brother's ID?
I don't remember. I don't know, because I never had my brother's ID.
Did you have Frankie's ID? Remember Frankie
Maybe.
from Louisiana?
Yeah, I might have had.
Or was it Missouri or something like
It was
that?
something. I think it was. I might have had that actually. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense because I was like, I went in and bought it. I was like, how the fuck did I do that?
Because your hair resembled him the most. Like,
Yeah.
this one straight curly hair. I was using this ID. Like, I'm just like straight hair, like, look nothing like him. They're like, alright, you can go.
That ID was like so crucial. I remember one day, like you like remember. I remember when you had your accident. Like you left the ID in like the rain gutter, and you're like, John, the ID's there. Make sure you get it.
Yeah, because I didn't know if I was gonna go to jail. So I was like, I don't want them to take my fake ID. Like, you know, I want John to use it.
I remember the next morning I pulled up I got that shit. I was like, I'm not losing this.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
this is the key to go have fun.
It really was.
Then I got that shit taken to the branding iron.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to use it there because I knew they were more strict.
R.I.P. to the branding iron.
Yeah, dude. I knew their security was more strict. I was like, I'm not fucking with their security.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get my shit taken. I already know it. I already know it will. But my dumbass, I fucking pregame tough because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to drink in there. But as soon as I got in there, I was too faded. When someone offered me a drink, I fucking started drinking it. And so like I'm drinking it without having a wristband. And like my dumbass gets on a knee and just makes it dramatic because I'm downing a beer with somebody. I'm like downing a beer with somebody, and they're like they look over at me. They see that I don't have a fucking wristband.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, why are you drinking right now? You're not supposed to be, like, are you 21? I was like, yeah, I'm 23. Like, you know, like, they're like, where's your ID? Like, why do you not have a wristband? I was like, here's my ID. Like, you know, I had no explanation. And they're like looking at it like, what the fuck? He's like, is Frankie in here right now? And I was like, no. And he was like, all right, I'm just gonna take this. You gotta get out.
Damn.
So you want to know what I did? I went out and I wiped off the X's with dirt. Like I was spitting on my hands and wiping it off with dirt. And I just went into I changed my shirt because I had my car. I went and changed my shirt. And I fucking used my real ID to get in through the back door. I just paid to get in.
Yeah.
So I just went in because I went through the front at first, and then I went and paid to get into the back.
Yeah.
So I just kicked it in the crowd.
Yeah.
So I snuck back in.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was still drunk and
Okay.
like I was still wanting to go dance and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like I was like a third of the night in.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I was like I ain't gonna fucking leave right
Yeah.
now. What the
he
fuck?
said
Let me
he
forget
said
that.
time for identity number 2.
Oh my god. Going back to that Hennessy
Yeah.
bottle, yeah. Getting that shit. I remember we were all just at your house just drinking, like taking shots. I think we were just chilling, waiting to go out. And dog, I don't know what happened, but like as soon as we left your house, like I just got instantly fucking fucked up.
Like
I
it
don't-
just smacked all.
yeah,
of us.
I think like I got some mixing alcohol, like mixing the fucking tequila with the fucking Henny and I
Yeah.
think whatever else we were drinking on. I think I smoked too. That might have been it too, actually.
Damn.
So yeah, I just remember we
The
like got out.
crossfaded is the worst.
Yeah.
When it hits bad, it hits like
Yeah.
so bad.
So I just remember getting out there and I'm just like, fuck. And then I just remember, like, I think I got back to your house or something, and then someone took me home, dog. And I think I think I saw the Hennessy bottle, and I think I gave it to Everett. I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna drink that shit again. You could take that, Everett. I was like, you can have that's yours.
Dude.
Straight gave him like a full bottle. Like I only maybe took like 2 or 3 shots, passed it around, like gave it to some people. Like a good bottle of Henny, just gave that shit away. 'Cause I was like, I don't want to see that shit ever again.
My body actually really likes Henny.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe now. Like I said, it's been a while since I've had it, so maybe now I like it, but
You haven't drinking it?
not in a long time.
Have you guys ever drinking Decent Rona?
No.
Yeah,
What is that?
I feel like I have. That sounds familiar.
It's like an Italian liquor, like liqueur kind of. It's like it's like 26% alcohol.
Oh yeah.
It's like a sweeter like Italian like
yes.
like liquor.
What is it?
It's like whiskey, I think.
Really?
Is it brown?
Yeah.
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 and, Dude,
I used to sip on
dangerous.
that. I used to sip on that after work when I used to work for Walmart.
yeah. It's like and it's not that expensive. Like it's
What does
sweet.
it taste like?
It's like
sweet.
It's like sweet caramel, like liquor.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay. So funny. I'm actually glad this is fucking meant to happen then. Okay, perfect. Because I was going to tell you guys earlier, because I told you I came with that one drink, the little pink popper.
Yeah.
So there's another drink in mind that I want to make. But I need something like dark, or I need something like a whiskey flavor.
Yeah.
I want to do a candy green apple drink.
That Decent Rona would smack with
Yeah.
it.
So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I did I mixed it with a couple things. I mixed it with lemonade. I mixed it with like a kiwi lemonade, and then I think if you were to do any sort of apple whatever,
Yeah.
in that Di Serrano, bro, because dude, you do like you could drink a whole bottle,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like you could drink a whole bottle, like it'll get you on a good one or whatever, but like you mix it with some lemonade, bro, you don't taste any alcohol,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
okay, cool. I'm gonna have to look that up because I was talking to somebody about like you remember like the old like chocolate like caramel apples,
Yeah,
like the smell of that.
yeah,
I want to mix in like that with like green apple
yeah.
into a drink, and so yeah, I think
that would help for
Yeah.
sure.
That'd be
Mm.
fire.
That just sounds gas.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hurd.
Maybe you think that would could potentially be like a type of a bomb drink where like you drop
100%. I
like
want to
a-
play around with it.
you like drop a shot that you drop a shot into like maybe like a shot of Di Serrano and something into like
That's the tricky part. I have to find
bah,
something
and
that
it
that
mixes. And
I have to find something that's like green apple that has that flavor. So either the syrup, like I think like a green apple syrup, and mix it with like how you use it, maybe like a lemonade or like a Sprite, and then into that. But like I have to figure, like that's what I have to figure out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fucking make
Yeah.
that happen, bro.
I like that one. I
Yeah,
like that
because
one.
we could do like a bomb. We could do a bomb like that. That'd be fire. That'd be actually really, really fire. But yeah, fucking.
Because like I think that like what I'm getting out of that, it makes me think that like you don't want to make it like a huge drink, or you don't want to make it like a large drink that there's drinking on. It almost feels like when it's going down, it's like damn, like that was bomb, but like I want another one.
Yeah.
Like I want another one, and like
Mhm.
like 3 or 4 maybe might be enough.
Yeah. Because what I do, so what I did with him at Decadence,
'Cause
for
it's
like me,
quick.
yeah, for me, Eric and Mars was I made like I have a little hydro flask, so I just mixed it all of like the drink for the pink popper, and then I just poured it into a cup, like I got ice and poured it into a cup like this, and dude, it went down so like smooth and perfect.
Okay,
so
bet.
I like doing stuff like that, but like if you're talking about like doing like a more shot style, I just get the porridge for like what kind of whatever, like so for using like the alcohol,
Yeah.
just figuring out the porridge for that where it's gonna be strong enough.
Mhm.
And whatever like mixture doesn't not saturate what's it called not deteriorate, what the fuck is the word
Like
dilute there it
Yeah,
is.
dilute
Like
it
dilute the alcohol
okay.
if you're trying to get a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure. I think we
Yeah.
can make it strong, bro.
Yeah, so
I'm
play
gonna
around with that.
put people on this fucking sick one.
Yeah, that's what I love when you make a good drink and like you're like fuck, let me get another one of those.
Yeah. You're an alchemist.
Yeah. Alchemist.
I like that one.
All right, Shiloh, what about your pregame?
Pre-game. Damn, bro. I'd have to throw it back. I have to throw it back to when me and you first started, because that dog, our pre-games were just drinking. It was never about just drinking the liquor with Matt. It was just how much. And then of course,
No, you were competing.
It
was
was
competing.
like I had a goal in mind.
It was like a competition, like to like, no, like I drink more than you. Like no, it was like you're just competing. Like you're just like better bring your fucking strong fucking what's it called, liver.
Yeah, you
If we're drinking tonight,
You
yeah.
better drink your drinking, or you better
Yeah.
bring your drinking boots.
Yeah, like that's what it
Yes.
was.
yes. So like I just remember my senior year of high school.
Oh, fucking Tyson, damn.
Going on for a bit. We stopped, and then when I turned 21, I remember church closed me.
Corduroy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll tell you guys, man. Going with the 3 horsemen of my boy Matt, good old Ed, and Nelly. Those are the boys that help shape the Shiloh that is today. Just in regards to like the fashion, of course, the
Yeah.
type of drinker I am, also the type of social person I am when I do drink, get out my comfort zone, etc. So, man, brother, I just remember coming in. You're like, all right, 2 shots right now. Boom, boom. We're doing some stuff. We're still getting ready, and then you're just like, all right, let's shotgun something. And I'm not a shotgun guy. To this day, they will still clown on me because I suck at shotgunning. But I'll still force it down with him because it was that point of like, damn, this is Matt, this is him. But hey, if I can keep up with Matt, it was one of those like ego boosters for me because I'm like, dog, if I can keep up with Matt and drink with him and still go out there pool or like still do this, then I'm straight.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I heard a yap, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was someone in the back saying amen.
Sound like Trixie.
So
damn,
yeah, bro.
so fucking
So yeah, bro. I just remember like 18-year-old me and then 21-year-old me, like the two crucial ages.
remember that video we just saw on my Snapchat memories where we were at Daniel Price's and you were doing push-ups. Everett was just like singing and dancing, and then Nelly was ironing his shirt, and then this was doing fucking push-ups on the ground. And I'm
Like
just,
a pregame?
yeah,
Yes.
I was a pregame to go out. Like there's just music bumping.
Yeah.
You know, this was just hitting push-ups, bro.
Yeah, we'd do some things, and then even like
I always made sure the clothes were fucking ironed out. Like I always made sure like no wrinkles like that, like you know, like but it was very basic, like you know Vans or Chucks or like you know pants, whatever. But whenever I bought nice shit, I always fucked it up. Like all my like whatever shit, it always lasts. Like I never fuck it up. But like I would go out and buy like some nice pants. Dude, this motherfucker, I got into I was at that Halloween party fight. You guys weren't there, but I got into this fight at a Halloween party in Yucaipa. And like this one dude was like on the ground, like trying to like pull me down, but I had holes in my pants, like you know, like the you know how
Yeah,
they
the
come,
ripped,
the ripped pants, the ripped jeans.
Yeah.
This fool literally starts ripping my jeans off.
Damn.
I'm like, these are some of my favorite fucking jeans, Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was fucking ripping my jeans off. So I had to start punching this fool. I just started punching on this motherfucker.
I'll never
The
forget.
fire words. Just like,
I'll-
you fucked up my jeans.
I just remember our little squad fiasco in downtown Redlands when it was me.
Oh, when I missed the fight because I was taking a piss?
Yes, that was.
I missed the whole fight because my piss was taking forever. I was pissing in the parking lot and like
Boiler room?
a CVS parking lot.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, yeah.
I'm taking this leak, bro, and then this whole fight starts breaking out, and I just started my piss.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking back, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I'm like moving my feet. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I gotta get over there.
Yeah.
Like you know, I'm trying to finish my piss. I couldn't hold it though. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like and by the time I got done, like everyone was all like separated and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, get in there, Shiloh. He's like, I just was. I was like, come on, get in there, Shiloh. Let's get it. Like he's like, I
Yeah.
just was.
Yeah, it's the funny part about that fight now, and then like just looking back at it was the fact of like we really fought for the wrong reason. Like I fought because I thought they were jumping Ev, and then Ev thought that he was like it was
Because someone else was getting jumped or something like that.
yeah.
I think Ev I think he just didn't want that fool to get jumped, or like something was going on, and he was like stepping up for somebody.
Yeah.
And then so because Everett got involved, you had to get involved. And there's like a video. I think you ran up and like literally bodied someone into the car, and then like started just swinging on him and shit. I was like, dude, like,
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I fucking missed this whole shit.
Yeah, we made World Star. Yeah,
We
yeah,
made
we
World Star.
were cool. We're some light for that for that little time period because we were just going out, and I remember during that. Ed thought that for some reason that the guy that got fucking slammed or whatever was like me or something. So he,
Oh, really?
So like something like there was confusion. So
Yeah.
he jumped in. So then I tackled the fool that was about to kick Ev because Ev tackled like,
Yeah, yeah.
and I speared him. And then but the funny part about that was like even though I was hitting this fool was on some MMA shit, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know
yeah.
if that fight lasted 30 more seconds. That fool would have got my ass. Because I was on top of this fool. Bink, bink, bink. And this fool slid under me. He hip thrusted me.
Yeah.
Slid under me to where like he was getting back on top of me. So I like rolled around to get this. I was like, what the fuck is going
Spider
on?
monkey the fuck.
Yeah, and then
on
after,
your
and then like
legs.
me and him were at a deadlock. And then after that we were just like, all right.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, all right.
That's crazy. Damn. That's a story.
Something light for the night, man. You know, it's just one of the many stories of
We're about 35 minutes in, so reminiscing, always great time. But I feel like let's give him a little kind of like update or like anything
Yeah.
for 2024. How we feeling?
I'm feeling absolutely locked in. I told a few people this. God is so good. He our New Year's trip to Decadence, which we actually kind of made into a road trip. Um, that's helped me come into this work year, this business and everything. We're really looking towards the future and kind of stepping into a lot of the side businesses, the side ventures that I would like to do. My artistic side, I'm trying to get into like not only like creating logos, but just like developing certain stuff. I've been trying to tell you guys, so I'm trying to tap into that to hopefully go into a few things that I have in mind in the future. Security is doing great, and like I said, there's gonna be some few things that once I actually buy and step into, I will update everybody else on, because that would be a humongous step.
Is there anything like as far as like a goal or like something that you want to like accomplish this year that you're looking towards?
Besides being debt free, a new car would be nice for Shiloh.
Okay. It's a new car.
That's a new car would be one. On my business side, to either grow financially in regards to a promotion and or stepping into multiple streams of consistent income. I feel like that'll be one of my biggest things this year, is stepping into multiple streams of consistent income.
I feel that.
That's for sure.
What about yourself,
What about
man?
you, man?
I feel actually really good about this next year, just because I can see a path that I know I can handle and navigate. I don't know exactly what's going to come about with like the finer details, but I have a pretty good picture of what I want to do. I'm going to be working with this organic juice company coming up down in Murrieta called OG Juice Co. Owner name is Will. And then I got my homie Eric down there. There's going to be some big plots happening come March. That's going to be pretty dope. You guys will start seeing it on my Instagram. I got some cool things coming for me for sure, and for you guys too. Like, I'm saying for you guys. I mean, you guys are going to be able to see it if you follow me and stuff like that. But like, I truly believe that with what I'm going to be stepping into, I'll be able to incorporate my boys with it somehow, some way, because they've been pushing me for like this product to like figure out how to like make it into something. And I was blessed to come across somebody that can help me out with that exact thing. So I got to make it happen, because, it's not, it wouldn't happen like that if it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah,
There's
things that like, I think
Amen.
things shift and things happen that put you on that path.
It all happened perfectly. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. So I'm really excited about that. And then my fighting, I've been getting into jiu-jitsu and I fucking like it.
Yeah.
Like I've been loving it, dude.
Is
like,
it a regular jiu-jitsu?
No gi. Yeah.
Gi, okay.
Yeah, no gi jiu-jitsu. I've been working with 10 Planet. I've only done 3 practices with them, and then I just did one, like, I guess you could say it's like a private, but it's not. It's like, because we have a group that will go do MMA on Saturdays now at XFit.
Yeah.
So we're kind of pulling up and just fine-tuning things and like learning from each other. So, I mean, I'm going to be competing in point kickboxing February 11th. I have an opponent that just needs to accept me, because I've accepted him as an opponent.
Duh, you know what day that is, right?
January, February, March.
You know what day that is? The 11th?
What is that?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Okay, so February 11th.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, he's like, I want to say he's around like 34, 35 maybe.
Okay, nice.
No, he has no other fights either. I have no fights. It's point kickboxing, no knockouts, full gear. It's all technical. It's all about like, who's got ring control, who can control, the pace, who's got more suave, like who's got more technical, who looks better, like, it's based off of like
more skill.
Yeah, more skill. Like, you're not trying to knock the guy out, but like they're letting you throw pretty decent. So like, say if someone can't take a body shot, like
Yeah, well, if you
that's
buckle,
that's a TKO. But if like you knock them out with like a headshot, they're gonna DQ you.
ah, damn.
Yeah, like you can't KO them, but like if you get them
Yeah.
with like a clean liver shot and they just and they
Yeah.
go down, like
Okay.
you got them with a clean liver. Like I just threw 80%. You know, I wasn't trying to knock you out.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those where it's like that could happen. So that's pretty exciting. I'm gonna get to no gear, like where it's like straight bone on bone type shit.
Damn,
Like
yeah.
it's gonna get fucking real 10-ounce glove, or I think it's 10-ounce gloves, 12-ounce gloves maybe.
It changes, isn't it? Based on like your not division, but like
like your level.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like every yeah.
Yeah, like so like in the amateurs and shit like that, I'll be like wearing like 16s and shit like
Yeah.
that. Pretty sure, and then I know it goes down to like 10 or 12s,
I
bro.
think 10.
Like and
Yeah.
like in those, I put some of those motherfuckers on. I'm like, whoa, get some wraps on this, get some wraps on me. Throw my hands in these.
Yeah.
Like it's about to get. I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited, bro. Like,
Okay.
and then I'm doing jujitsu too, bro. So like, I would love to, cause I think that like I'm doing pretty well by the time my third day, like, bro. Like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to like toot my horn,
Catching on.
but like I'm feeling good with it. Like I'm like, damn, like this shit's fucking coming to me pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I know if I stick with this, like I'll be pretty fucking good within 6 months.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be pretty dope.
Nice.
And so,
nice.
like,
are you doing any tournaments for like
That-
jiu-jitsu?
That's what I want to
Yeah.
do. I want to do straight jiu-jitsu tournaments
Yeah.
and then like Muay Thai, you know, and then
That's what Joe Rogan does, isn't he?
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, like tournaments.
I didn't know he did tournaments.
Yeah,
But
I remember him talking about it where he
Oh,
would be
cool.
like, I just go do like tournaments.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I would love to do tournaments and challenge myself there and see what I can make out of that. Like, cause dude, it's so much fun, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things that I'm just like, okay, this is just a straight new adventure that I get to be on right now. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited about that. And so that's what I'm looking forward to,
Yes, sir.
2024.
Any goal or anything that you're just trying to get locked down this year?
Same thing with Shiloh with the whole debt thing. I truly believe I can get my debt down this year. I know I can. I just, like I said, I gotta step into certain environments that will allow me to flourish, and the organic juice company is gonna be one of those. And there's a possibility with the casino.
Yeah.
That could be a thing, and that's consistency right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how to utilize my money, and especially when I don't have to worry about, because I'm going to be making some moves and moving back in with my parents, so I don't have to pay rent, and stack up some bread so I can get into my own spot with with Scarlett.
Yeah, like in
But-
your own space.
Yeah, in my own space. Like I literally I just need my own space, and I know what I need to do to get there, and that's not paying rent. And I know I'm not going backwards.
No.
Yeah, like that's
I-
one thing that a lot of people, I feel like my ego
Ego
was
is a big part of it.
my ego was high, bro, high as fuck. Like when it came down to like the thought of moving back in with my parents, because
Yeah.
I was still able to get by with being on my own with rent and everything like that. There was struggles for sure,
But you're not progressing.
but like no, I can just progress way faster. I'm gonna
Okay.
expedite my progression if I just move back in with my parents.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
it's like do I stick with what I know I can do, but it's gonna take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit more struggles and lessons and this and that, and I'm down for that. I've done it, but I'm like, would I rather ease some stresses here, expedite my progress so I can be somewhere else faster,
Yeah.
and that makes more sense to me.
No, it's a very like strategic move, and like
Yeah.
you said, like a lot. Like I felt like for a lot of people, like that ego is a
Yeah.
big part of it. Like I don't want to go backwards, but sometimes it's not necessarily going backwards. It's like rewriting the path to still hit hit the goal that you want to get.
You know what I also just thought about too, real quick, is I just realized that maybe my ego was so high, but I needed to find some sort of validation that I can do it on my own.
Yeah.
And now when I'm validated, I'm like, dude, I know you can you
Yeah.
can do it. You can make it work. You can do it. Like you have nothing to prove.
Yeah.
Essentially, I was proving a point
Yeah.
within myself, and I think that within the last couple months, like I've had to prove less and less of a point and step
Yeah.
more into like just being proud of myself
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and being more aware of like being faithful in the process rather than trying to like be like, why am I not here, or like what am I doing wrong, or this and that, like just kind of being more negative about things rather than just being like positive and proud, and being able to uplift myself and be like, look man, like you know what you're capable of, but we just got to go this route in order to get where you want to be faster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, 100% I do. 100% I do.
I'm proud. I like that, man.
Thank you.
I like that motherfucking growth right there. That make me feel happy. That make a motherfucker feel good as your friend here, right now, man.
Good.
Because
Thank you.
because that's the proper maturation that I feel like with God, when He's setting us up for I feel like big changes
Mhm.
and or changes that are gonna help shift the pendulum for you in the proper and then right direction. Sometimes those little quote unquote flaws and or the immaturities that we have and or just the validation of, hey, I can do this one thing. You taking a quote unquote step back to save or anything else, you already have that experience to where this new blessing that's gonna come, you're actually prepared and ready for it.
Mhm.
Versus being in a situation that you've always wanted, but you yourself aren't personally mature and or experienced enough to be ready for the said blessing, and you end up faltering and or you don't follow through with
Or
it,
just making it a hell of a lot harder.
Yes.
Yeah, like just making it a hell of a lot harder than what it needs to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I appreciate that acknowledgement, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I feel like it's especially for me personally, financial maturity has been my biggest kind of topic over the past year and a half, 2 years. Ever since my grandfather passed, it's one of those things to where my mom and I, had had to do a lot of things financially that we both weren't used to in a sense. I mean, like my mom's handled the house, like she's handled her family, but now to take the full expenses of like my grandfather's side with my grandmother, me, and then me trying to step into that man role, I was like, damn, bro, I was getting my butt kicked. I was paying for things shouldn't have paid for. But this past year of like being able to go to as many like music events or just like going to traveling, like seeing new things, it was like having that balance of, okay, I'm not underwater, like I'm decent, but then once the year was kind of ending, I was like, oh damn, I kind of am underwater in some areas because I was used to being in some sort of way. So but that of course God showing me that and showing me that hunger that I thought I had, I'm not that hungry. I could be hungrier.
Mm-hmm.
I could do more.
Mm-hmm.
My vision, it should be wider. I got tunnel vision because I got complacent. So God had to, of course, push me into uncomfortability and or uncomfortable situations that quote unquote suck for me, that had to hurt my ego and pride, that I had to ask certain people for this, or I had to not eat how I used to eat. And I'm like, damn, I'm really am going back to how I used to eat when I first did start college, or when I just had this little meaningless job, 5 years ago, etc. So having that humility come back to me, I know that in 2024, God gave me the thing of kicking down the door. I know now this year with what I've experienced and what my actions done, I know what I'm going to step into this year and grab onto that motherfucker. And we going to get it. You feel me?
Agree. I concur.
Yes, sir.
I concur.
I'm happy, man. So yeah, man, I feel like that's something that, of course, I feel like for you, the viewers and everything else, we are, us three, we're a fun group. We have a lot of stories, we got a lot of things that will make you laugh, our good side, but we are three hardworking men that we have a vision, not only for ourselves solo, for our own families and our own personal goals, but I feel like as a unit as well. Not only for this podcast, but things that we're plotting in the future, everyone. This podcast here is just going to be the seed that will grow into a lot of things for us, I feel like, personally, and then just together as best friends. Because I feel like when you go on in life and you do stuff with your best friends, people that you grew up with or people that you love, and you can branch off and do little side things that maybe can make you money, or two can just help you grow as an individual and as a person that you wouldn't normally do if you're outside with your friend group. Like this podcast, it's like we get to talk, we get to do things, but I get to learn more here, and I learn more about myself here than I would in what I do if I was just drinking a beer or if we were just kicking it at the house watching South Park. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then maybe we're gonna.
I haven't done a while.
Yeah, I actually missed that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I feel like, you know, and maybe my message to some people is if you do have a best friend, you know, if you guys have always been plotting on doing a business venture, if you two have a gift and you guys want to go share it or do whatever, I feel like this year, do it. Step into your greatness. Step into whatever artistic creativity you have and or whatever doubt you have of yourself. Step into that motherfucker and just trample it. I feel like
and keep meeting up and keep talking about it and like marinate and come up with ideas on ideas and marinate and come up with ideas. And like eventually it will like you might have like these off the wall things and like it's like, oh yeah, no, that's not that great. You know, like, but it's like you got to keep those creative juices flowing in order to land on something that you know is gonna stick. You're like, oh fuck, like that's gonna be so sick. Mm-hmm. And then you just have these locked into your memory bank, and then when you get to these certain times that like you're like, okay, let's try this out. Like now let's do this. But we're progressing along the way. But it's just like you got to keep talking on it. You got to keep meeting up on it and keep applying action on it too. Like you can't just mentally masturbate and just think about it and like, oh, you know, I think I can. But you got to, you know, obviously actually do shit. But I think that because like, you know, we just consistently are communicating on it and just like growing on it with like it's just a slower process, and being in it for the long run is like the fun part about it. The process is so fun. Like it's just the fun. It's like, and there's gonna be times where it's like maybe you're not in the greatest place, and not saying that I had doubt set in, but like, you know, you have like these thoughts like, damn, like, you know, like what are we gonna do here? Like, what's this gonna be or something like that? And it's just like it's not as a high moment as like, you know, like there might be like how we have all the time, which is normal too. So it's like not letting those get you down and like veering you off into a negative path, but more like you know, John's a good rock for stability with certain things when it comes to like, you know, maybe if emotions were heightened, like with Shiloh or I, or like something along those lines, is like having a good group like that where like you can respect each other's role as well, you know, and understand each other on a level like that. Like, you know, be like, you know, because Shiloh and I are a little bit more, we're more emotionally driven with certain things, and John's like more like left brain logic. I'm pretty sure that's left brain.
I wouldn't know.
Or maybe that's creativity. Who knows? But
I don't know neurology that well. Get back to me on that.
It's like one of those things, though. It's like we have a good foundation within that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, just having the respect for each other and listening and hearing each other out and just constantly communicating on that goal. You know, you got to be on the same page.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because like then you won't have a clear vision, like, or you won't have a clear like action plan towards that goal. It's just like all fucked and all over the place.
Well, I think like in anything you do, communication is always key because I can't think of the name of the word, but like what you think is happening versus really what's happening is always going to kill you.
Like perception?
Perception, yeah. It's like what your perception of what something is versus what's actually happening is always gonna overtake unless you express it or unless you communicate it. Like, and that's with anything. That's with this, with your guys' own personal relationships, or like even with like your own like professional. Like if you're working with somebody, like you might be thinking they might try to do you dirty, or you might be thinking that, hey, like why are they doing this? But until you speak it out and you communicate it, that's really, really big. So if there's one thing you can do, if you don't feel good about something or you have a question about something, then ask it. There are no dumb questions. There are no dumb questions. Only the ones that never asked.
I've heard that there's dumb answers to simple questions.
Yeah, there will always be dumb answers.
No, I heard that the other night. I was just like, I've never heard that one, but you know how there's like there are no dumb questions. Yeah. And then, but someone was like, quit having dumb answers to a simple question. Yeah. And I was like, damn, never heard that one.
Yeah. No, that could be. It goes back to perception. Yeah, it all goes back all to perception. Like, okay, they're not understanding it this way. Well, let me dumb it down for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that.
Simple.
Yeah, simple.
Simple.
But I think that was all very, very good. Very good conversations, very good goals, aspirations. Is there
Yeah.
anything else that either of you want to touch on?
No, I'm good.
Oh no. I feel like to start the year off, this is a nice little something for a lot of the new people that are tuning into us. You know, we do have guests that come on. You know, that is, you know, pretty much a lot of this podcast, but the core of this podcast is us three. Is of course, you know, the type of men that we are. We are gonna make you laugh. We are gonna, of course, be outrageous. We're gonna be outlandish. We're gonna be ourselves, but at the same time, we are men that are moving forward. That is what I will say is that at the end of the day, no matter how we get there, the struggles, the tribulations, we're normal, we're human, just like everybody else. But I feel like within this podcast, we're gonna breathe hope into each other, not only as friends, but as more than that. And when I hope and I pray that we just talk to you guys as well, that you guys laugh with us, joke with us, and then as we do talk about ourselves and maybe about you, that you can feel that too and share that with a friend, a family member. And then when we do have our guest speakers on with all their career paths and everything and the business opportunities that some have, that maybe you could latch on there and help them out, and in turn, you know, maybe of course move you. That's one of my things.
Sounds good. I think I'm all good.
Alrighty.
So yeah, that's it for this episode. The first episode of 2024. We got the Mamba year going. So we'll see what it brings.
We're gonna make it happen this year, baby.
Let's go. So that's there.
Cat got your tongue.
Yeah, Cat got my tongue. And this is your boy John sending out.
It's your boy Shiloh.
All right, have a good day or a good night.
What's your name?
Who said it?
I did. It's your boy Matt.
So mysterious.
All right.
Shiloh.
As always, be safe. God bless, and tune in. If you're not on YouTube, we're on Spotify and Apple Music. God bless.